and welcome back to our channel. My name is Casey.
And I'm Anthony.
And we're Dos Cavazos, and we are watching the season finale of the Umbrella Academy, finally! I feel like it's taken us a while to get to this episode, but we are excited. We've had a lot on our schedule, so that's why, but I'm glad
a lot going on
finally,
around the world, too.
I'm glad we're finally here. So, the last episode was awesome. We got so much information. Luther annoyed us to no end. You know, we were on Vanya's side there. Yeah. Like, we weren't at first, and then we were, and we understood, like, it was an accident. She has these powers. She's not controlling her emotions. Like, she never really learned how to as a child, which is, like, a really big thing when you're a child to learn how to do. And her emotions cause her powers, so that's something that she really needed to learn how to do, and she just never did that. And that's part of the reason I think why she is so like kind of like a loose cannon right now.
Yeah. Before the last episode, I was in that same boat as Casey as well too. I was thinking like, man, Vanya's really pissing me off, but she was pissing me off in the terms of like she's not seeing all the signs that Leonard was displaying, and that was kind of pissing me off. And like the fact that she didn't like her, like not that she didn't like her siblings, but the fact that she wasn't listening to Allison in the previous episode, and you know just even the fact that I thought like Allison was dead too before the previous episode started. I was like, fuck, but you know. Vanya did what she was supposed to do. She fucking finally found the hint. She found the book in Leonard's backpack and then killed Leonard. Yeah. Came back to the house, you know.
And I think that would have just ended, like, there wouldn't have been an apocalypse because she killed the person that I guess needed to be alive in order for the timeline to continue for the apocalypse to happen, I'm assuming. Honestly, time stuff is so, like, confusing. Yeah. Regardless, she had taken him out, and that's what Five had said, like, the last unknown was killed or whatever.
So at the end of the day, we blame Luther.
But then, like, Luther did what he did, and it's just like, that's just so frustrating.
Well, obviously, too, the way I try to look at it is that the father definitely knew he was scared. That's the reason why he even started all this. He, like, fucking said, like, you know, spread the rumor in the first place to Allison when she was little, put her in that room, say you're not special, all that other jazz.
And instead of, like, really... I mean, I guess I don't know her full potential, and I guess he probably in his mind thought he was protecting her from herself and the rest of the world, but, like... I mean, I don't know. I guess after we see this episode, I can make a judgment if that was the right decision or not.
I feel like their dad's going to pop back up here. I feel like Klaus is going to speak to... I don't necessarily know if Klaus is going to be able to bring people back.
But like maybe allow them to speak to other people? That would be cool, too.
Yeah.
So...
Even at the bare minimum, they could, like, you know, the rest of the...
Communicate with someone else.
Oh, just Ben. Like, their other lost sibling. Yeah. Well, deceased sibling, but you know it'd be nice for the rest of the siblings to be able to talk to him as well too, so it isn't just exclusive to Klaus.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, if you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos. And let's jump into this next one. Was this his wife?
Oh, a violin.
Find someone who love it as much as I am.
So his wife died. What the heck?
Yeah. When is this? What the fuck is going on?
This is like. What was that? Another planet?
Name.
This is like a long time ago, it seems.
Next.
Is he a time traveler?
Reginald Hargreeves.
1928.
Umbrella. Huh. So is this how he got that building?
It's bad luck. That's what started all this shit. Because he did that one thing. He's gonna make it happen. Ben!
So he can maybe use, like, dead people to help him? I don't know. He touched Diego, though.
Yeah.
You forgot me.
I did not. No smiles. Eyes ahead. Quickly now.
Dad. Dad. Dad!
No talking. Stand still.
The Umbrella Factory.
Miss Vanya, that's quite enough.
Oh, her eyes changed back.
But your powers were too great. He only wanted to protect you from yourself.
She's gonna kill him. She's gonna stop his heart. Oh no!
She's just like.
I don't think she's gonna be able to come back from this.
She's like lost control. Are they gonna have
like,
to
are they gonna take her back from this?
Guys,
where's Five been?
this is it. The apocalypse is still on. The world ends today.
It's still on?
It was over.
I was wrong, okay? This newspaper, I found it in the future the day I got stuck. The headline hasn't changed.
No, that doesn't mean anything.
Vanya destroys the academy before the apocalypse. I thought Harold Jenkins was the cause, but he was the fuse. Vanya is the bomb. Vanya causes the apocalypse.
Oh gosh. They didn't all die in the building though, so something's changed.
Both of us will send a message from you to eliminate the other.
I never sang.
Mm.
Protect Vanya Hargreaves at all costs.
Because she does the apocalypse.
Their concert is tonight.
Hello.
Nobody even remembers.
Be like, oh, it's $25. I don't think we'll be able to make it.
Bowl, you gotta leave.
Well, that's sad. Her own siblings didn't even know about her big
So
concert.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Today,
They never take him seriously.
me in the face. And earlier at the house, he was the one who saved Diego's life, not me. You are unbelievable. You want proof?
up,
Is that it?
Luther.
All right, I'll give you proof. All right, it's showtime, baby.
Sorry.
Catch. I liked you a lot better before you got laid.
Oh shit!
Wouldn't your son be happier playing with kids his own age? Assuming it's okay with your two dads.
Oh, he still had those
The tracker.
machines on, or does it? Oh, Time March is on. I said Time Machine's on? He gave her the violin.
Very well.
The special violin.
You had to care about her.
Yeah, in order to give her that, but...
I wonder if I could borrow it.
Oh, yeah.
Take it and go.
Oh. I bet he wanted her to have it.
Yeah. Why was it just open there? She's smiling.
I promise, one day you will be.
Maybe that's what she remembers and not actually what happened.
Your mom says I miss you every day that I'm not with you.
That's what he feels about her.
I know that I let you down, but I would do anything for you.
Oh, that was really sweet.
Long is getting off.
This is where you get off.
Oh my... Did he just...
I like it though.
She just died?
I don't think she's dead. It's
Who
real.
are they?
Oh fuck!
What the heck? Are these from the,
Yeah.
like, corporation?
Maybe they're here for Kenny's birthday.
Klaus.
No, I'm pretty sure they're here for us.
They're in bowling shoes still?
You're using her as a distraction, aren't you? It'll be our best chance to incapacitate Vanya. She'll thank us later.
So, what's the plan?
Ben.
You wait out front. What?
Aw.
Yeah, you're the lookout. The lookout?
Klaus, I feel like he could help a lot if he just really reined in his little powers.
His little powers.
Back so soon? And here I thought you were the smart one. How disappointing.
Whoa. I wonder if she thought he was bluffing.
Did she not have any contingencies? Briefcase.
It is a briefcase. I like her jacket. It is, part of me feels like they should have waited till after the concert. I don't know. You know, not draw attention. I mean, nothing's happening right now. I feel like it'll happen when she sees them. It's like now she doesn't
Or
even...
what if she's like waiting for the end and then like just decides to blow up the world? I mean, I don't know if that's her motivation
Well, I
or
don't
like
know.
seeing her
I
siblings.
think she
is
just
what's
wants to have her concert. It's like, this is a big deal to her, you know? And they came in and ruined it again. Oh wait, no, she liked it.
Don't fuck this shit up. Fuck! You dumb motherfuckers! No! Ah!
Just let her have her fucking concert. She just wanted to play her music, damn it!
I almost lost you once, alright? I wasn't about to lose you.
You're gonna make
You're
this...
all gonna die if you don't get this right.
Hopefully she can take these people out.
I'm like, what's she even gonna say about these ones? What's she gonna do about these ones?
Of course! Can he make Ben do his powers? His octopus thing?
This is it, mofo. Go time. Go time. What about the gunfire? Come on, Ben. We're the damn lookouts.
Klaus! What's he gonna do? Unleash your true potential!
Oscars.
Oh.
I think she's gonna like
this
blow up.
why
I think
it's-
she's gonna blow up too.
The title of this episode was White Violin, and her violin just turned white.
I'm sure she'll be proud to know that you're killing Hazel and Cha-Cha as a way to honor her memory.
If she finishes this concert, the world goes up in flames.
Oh, so I guess it is, yeah. But like that probably wouldn't have happened if they wouldn't have attacked her. She
Because
probably
shit didn't get crazy like this until like she saw you guys.
She was smiled when she saw Allison. She was just doing her music like regular. Why would you scream before you went? Like you're just alerting her to. You're not going to. Allison's
Everyone
not in
except
there.
for Allison. You gotta be able to speak.
She's gonna have to do it. She found a gun. It's like, you kind of have to kill her, but I also don't want her to die. She's like draining the life out of them. Oh, like to distract her.
Give her tinnitus? Shit!
Allison caused the apocalypse!
She blew up the moon?
Or maybe not. Maybe it was just... It's fine.
No, I think she was gonna blow up, but then she like shot a beam.
Well, she like broke her focus. Not necessarily. The moon still has a like laser beam in it. Yep. Damn, she's powerful.
That's how the world's
Isn't the moon
gonna
kind
end.
of important? Like,
yeah, and it's gonna crack off and hit the Earth. It's gonna destroy it.
What if that's why Luther's been on the moon?
If only Sir Reginald could see us right now. The Umbrella Academy.
They're gonna have to go back in time.
Have a way out of here. You gotta trust me on this.
No, I don't think so.
What the fuck?
We might as well accept our fate because in less than a minute we're gonna be vaporized.
We'd be taking her. I mean, if she's the cause of the apocalypse, I mean, isn't that like taking the bomb with us?
The apocalypse will always happen, and Vanya will always be the cause, unless we take her with us and fix her.
It's crazy that she shot the moon and that's what caused the apocalypse. Because she probably was just only gonna kill them. And then like, you know, I don't think she really had an intention to end the entire world.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing too. Even if Allison had shot her in the head, then like it would have ended right there. They're gonna have to come back. I mean, the world's not gonna end in this. Season 2's being filmed.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is gonna work this time.
Oh, them as
They're
kids.
gonna geek. What if they go back as kids? That would be wild. Like if they go back and Ben's alive again?
Oh, that's how they ended it.
That's the ending?
What a way to end it. Blow up the whole fucking world?
I think they're gonna come back as kids. Wow.
That was honestly
so
a super
good.
unique and cool ending. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
it's slightly different than what we had predicted. Like, because we thought, you know, Vanya was going to cause, like, the world to end.
Yeah, and we're
like,
right, but we thought Leonard was gonna be involved.
Yeah, so they referred to Leonard as, like, the fuse that was, you know, to Vanya's bomb.
Mhm.
But I just thought it was going to be a little different. But, you know, it was weird for me to make that connection of, like, you know, what was going to be his motivation to make her cause the apocalypse, but it wasn't that. It really was just a series of unfortunate events.
And
which
it's
is
crazy
funny
that,
enough.
like, okay, in my mind,
Mm-hmm.
the concert, I think she was just going there to play her concert like she'd been practicing. She
Yeah.
has always loved music. I think that was it. And then Allison by herself,
You don't think her motivation was to blow up the world when she
Yeah.
went?
like, I'm gonna kill everyone on the world.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, but it just didn't seem like that. And then Allison was there. She smiled. Like, I don't think I think she understood that Allison forgave her.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't, her beef wasn't with her anymore. And then they freaking charged at her, so of course she was going to defend herself, and then that caused her to be on high alert because her emotions are all over the place.
He also killed Pogo because he knew.
Yeah.
Those other kids, I mean, Allison knew, but, you know, she said that it was an accident, but, like, you know, she was so young and she didn't really get the concept, but the other kids, they didn't know. They were just told what the dad was telling them.
Yeah.
So.
And it's like, but I just don't think any of that was going to happen, and then it's like Allison not shooting her caused her to shoot the moon. And it's like, the moon is what caused the apocalypse, not necessarily her by herself. It's the fact that she shot... Because I think when she was holding them, she was only going to kill those 4.
Yeah.
So, because they all attacked her. So she was like defending herself. Watch me be completely wrong, and she wanted to kill the world.
Well, we have a lot of unanswered questions, but at the end of the day, we have our group of survivors that are somewhere, sometime.
I think they're gonna be kids again.
That'd be funny. At least not for the whole series, but just like a little bit of it, like to see them revert back and then have to work their way back.
I wonder if he's gonna take him back as.
What?
Oh my gosh. I think I have a prediction. What if the dad knew because they went back in time as kids and told the dad, but they wouldn't have known because they haven't had gotten back in time yet. And
so they told him, and then that's why he found them.
I swear the only reason I can think like this is because of Doctor Who. So thank you, Doctor Who, because wibbly wobbly, tiny wimey stuff. What if that's the reason? Like, what if they went back?
Because then how would he know that the apocalypse was coming?
Told the dad. And the dad, but like because they're like going back as a timeline again, but they wouldn't have known up until that point, but the dad would have.
Yeah. There was also that scene, at the very beginning where they showed like, the dad with the mom. Well, it's not their mom, I guess his wife before all of this. And
he was like holding some.
That white violin. They
Magic,
showed it.
Maybe?
That white violin, I think they didn't take the violin with her, but they showed it on the ground. And there was that scene when Vanya was on the bus heading to the concert where, like, she remembered, like, oh, can I play this?
Yeah.
And, like, they just showed, like, oh, she was telling, like, the mom, like, I'm going to learn to play so good. And, like, the dad was just sitting there. It didn't really seem like he cared. But I swear to God, that is, like, just her idea of what happened. I bet something else happened in that event. Like, he wasn't just sitting there reading the paper all nonchalant. Like, he may have been smiling because, he obviously loved his... I was gonna say his first wife, but he wasn't married to the machine girl, like their mom. Yeah. But he loved his wife. It seemed like a lot. Yeah. He didn't want to leave her, and that violin had to have meant a lot to him.
Yeah.
So he gave it to her.
Yeah, on purpose. Yeah. And also, like at the first scene, he held like a little jar of like looked like fireflies. It was like some sort of light, and the outside had a bunch of like spaceship rocket thingies. So I'm like, what the heck? And and then also, when he went back, it said 1928. This was like, because it showed when she was a kid in like 1999 or 93.
Yeah.
He's not young enough for that to be, him to be older in 1928 and also like alive in 19...
Yeah,
because the age doesn't make any sense.
He just doesn't seem like he'd be alive if he was that age that he was in 1928. Yeah.
Or whenever, yeah.
I didn't even think about that. But yeah, I completely forgot about that scene.
What if he can time travel?
I don't think he can time travel, but I think you might be onto something. Maybe they eventually go back.
And then that's what sets the whole scenario. They have to go back and they tell the dad, hey, this is what happened. You have to like...
Don't fuck up this time. Tell Vanya she has powers. Like...
But I don't think that they're going to go back and grow up again as kids, because then they would know too. Like, they're probably going to go tell him.
But no, if they go back and then change that event and then just go back, will, like, everything reset and, like, the timelines just continue on that way? Is it like that? Like, is it like that Back to the Future timeline thing? Or is it like the Avengers timeline thing where you just go back and, like, kill somebody and then it doesn't change anything?
I honestly don't know. Time travel is different in every scenario, so... I mean, I don't know. That was like the idea I had was like kind of crazy, but now that I'm thinking about it,
I think it makes a lot of sense.
But it doesn't. But they wouldn't be able to stay in that timeline because
they don't have to. If the we're talking about like the idea of like time and the butterfly effect, but they mentioned the butterfly effect, so they said when things get changed, it has a ripple effect. So in this universe, so all they would have to do is go back and tell them.
Yeah, and then
I think
So maybe they do go back and tell him or send him some sort of message, if anything. I don't know. But
or bring him to a certain time.
It showed them turning to kids, so that's where I got the idea. So I
also want to know, maybe, do they somehow... Now, this would be fucking really crazy. Do they somehow indirectly have, like, a responsibility for when they were born? Like, I'm not saying...
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's just, like, crazy. Like, if they're going back in time, because they didn't really, like, elaborate on that story. Because there was other people born on that day, too.
They never even like, these people just born on this day happen to have powers, like crazy.
It leaves you so much to like think about, and like I'm glad that they're filming season 2 now. Well, on hiatus, whatever they might be with the case of what's going on in the world. But season 2 is coming. We just don't know when. And I really feel bad for everyone who watched this when it aired, because that's a long fucking time to wait.
And they left you on this
that cliffhanger.
Like, that was one of the better endings of a show that I've seen.
They blow up the world.
That was good. And the way they left you like that.
See, I thought it was going to be like, an individual, like, all the storylines that they introduced us to were going to get wrapped up by the end of the season. I didn't think that it was going to continue on. And that's unique because you don't ever really see that. I mean, it happens occasionally where they continue it on.
But usually they wrap it up and then it's like season by season villains.
Yeah.
Usually that's what it is, like the villain season by season or whatever.
Somebody sometimes bleeds over, but like this is interesting, and it's the second half of this show really got me more intrigued by it and more invested with the show now, and I really do like it. I feel like kind of what you said. I think it was either beginning of before this episode how we just kind of had to like learn the world a little bit. Get a little bit more familiar with these characters themselves. But like the second half of the season really took off, and I'm really excited for season 2.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming with us on this Umbrella Academy journey. We are doing many other shows right now as well. So if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
And please check out our Patreon where we have full-length reactions, exclusive content, as well as bloopers. The link is down in the description below.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.